I mean, may as well. You guys, yes, we did get red wine back on the ship and we're back to regularly scheduled programming, folks. This is the Terrazas de los Andes Malbec, Reserva 2016 from Mendoza, Argentina. This is my new favorite red wine that they've gotten into the crew bar. Things were a little touch and go there while we were crossing the Pacific because they ran out of wine for the crew for like 8 days. Today I'm going to be pairing this Malbec with the Game of Thrones Oreos. I can't think of a better combo. The thing that makes them Game of Thrones is that they have the house sigils imprinted on one side of each cookie. So which one is this? I think that's a lion, so I guess I'm gonna go with House of Lannister. Hey, seriously, you want some? Excuse me. Bet you want some of this though. Oreos are beneath Cersei. Today I'm laying it all out there and I'm doing the Truthful YouTuber Tag. This was a tag that was originally created by Mel Thompson. It's a list of 16 questions where we're just gonna get brutally honest with the answers. Let's get into it. Question number 1. Have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? First of all, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm not really receiving a lot of product at this point. If someone wants to change that, you let me know. This isn't a product that I received in terms of like sponsorship or anything like that, but when I was doing my BoxyCharm videos, by the way, the reason I discontinued the BoxyCharm for the time being is because getting things shipped here on time is a little bit of a struggle bus situation. I don't know if you guys remember, but BoxyCharm used one of Laura Lee's palettes in one of their boxes, and when I did the review, I kind of made a joke about it, and instead of using the palette, I just physically threw it in the trash in the videos. I did try the product beforehand just to see how it was. It was terrible. It was patchy. But yeah, I decided not to review it because of all of the controversies surrounding her racism. Number 2, a product you use alone but don't show or use online. I pretty much show everything that I use, right down to my mascara and brows. I know a lot of YouTubers skip that step because it can be boring and tedious to watch someone do those things, but I tend to use that as a time to, like, you know, rant or tell a story or talk about something I've watched that week. So when I make a video and I'm starting out with zero makeup, that's true 98% of the time. There have been a couple times earlier on in my channel when I just felt busted as hell and I had to put on like just a couple dabs of concealer on my under eye area just so I didn't look like a trash bag. Other than that, I'm pretty honest and I think I show almost everything on camera. Product you want but won't buy because you don't support the brand. I feel like I could probably do my research and get a little pickier on this front. I will say that Kat Von D is a line that I will not buy anymore. I think the reason I loved her brand so much was because of the sort of goth aesthetic that it had. So really that just comes down to packaging, which makes me sound like an idiot. And I love, love, love her tattoo liner. I'm not gonna lie because this is the Truthful YouTuber Tag video. So I'm here to tell you I'm wearing it right now. Once this tattoo liner runs out, I will not be purchasing it again. And I will be in the market for a new liquid liner that's sort of a dupe for that. Kat Von D, there's just so much drama-rama surrounding that brand. You know, I remember the day that her Instagram photo came out where she announced that she's basically pregnant and that she is not going to vaccinate her child. I can't really get down with that. It kind of turned me off. I was kind of on the fence anyway after hearing all of the Jeffree Star back and forth with her and him, so that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back for me, and I think I'm donezo's. Number 4, do you have any blocked words? Learning YouTube has been such a process for me. It's like Mars or something. I didn't even know what blocked words were, and just before I made this video, I had to text Sarah of Better Off Red and be like, just so I'm clear, blocking words is something you can like do in your settings because I definitely don't know about that. She confirmed that was something you can do. So the answer is no, I don't have any blocked words. I mean, I probably will, depending on how many asshole trolls start, you know, popping up in my comments. I think I need another Oreo for this question. If I get another lion, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh wait, what is this? Guys, it's the Night King. Okay, I just have to say something controversial. Is anyone else hating the Night King's hair? Because I can't with it. I am so distracted by his sort of like flat top vanilla ice hairstyle that's happening. I just can't. Night King, I need you to look at your life and look at your choices. I have blocked a couple people, and on both occasions it's been in regard to political comments. I had some subscribers who started binge watching my channel. If you go far back enough into my channel, you'll see some videos where I throw some shade at the current administration and our president. And, you know, people stumbled upon those, and I guess they were horrified to find that I wasn't a Trump supporter. I just want to know in what universe anyone who watches my channel thinks that I'm a Trump supporter. I am a liberal musical theater performer who lives in New York City. Why would you think that? I had a subscriber, you know, call me Cate the not so great because I didn't support our president. Both of those comments basically were saying that, you know, if I were a smart YouTuber, I wouldn't mention politics. It got to a point where one of those subscribers had been referred to my channel from another YouTube channel who I know and love. The subscriber actually wrote the other YouTube channel who had referred her and was slapping her on the wrist and saying, "How dare you refer me to Cate the Great Beauty? She's not a Trump supporter. You know, how could you do this?" I just kind of had to laugh because I was like, wow, you know, we're not in high school anymore. You're not tattling on me to the principal. This is ridiculous. This is what children do. There are a lot of YouTube channels who don't get political. In fact, I would say most channels do not. And that's totally fine. I totally respect that. If that's what you're looking for, then, you know, you have a lot of options. I may not be your best option because occasionally I'm going to speak my mind. I tend to think that's part of the reason why people enjoy my channel, because I'm honest and I don't hold back. I'm invested in leaders who believe in equal rights for everyone, who believe in decency, who aren't misogynistic assholes, and I'm looking forward to something better for our country. So to bring that back around, I did end up blocking a couple people just because it was getting really out of hand and it just felt so negative. You're not going to change my opinion because you commented that I should shut up because I'm a mere beauty YouTuber and I shouldn't have any opinions about anything else. When I see something that I don't agree with and that I don't necessarily like or respect, I don't feel the need to write some sort of nasty comment. I just respectfully leave. You know, luckily I haven't had a lot of trolls yet. As my channel grows, I'm sure that probably will change. It'll probably change with this video after all the things I just said. So is there like a handbook about trolls that I can buy? I just can't believe this world we live in where people are keyboard warriors and they sit behind a computer and feel empowered because they're typing hate to someone else. I don't know. I got nothing. Number 7, have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? There are a couple brands who sent me product and they are brands that found me because I was passionate about their product in the first place. So luckily, you know, I haven't had to deal with anything where someone sent me something and I ended up not loving it and not knowing how to go about that. If there comes a time when something is sent to me and I don't feel passionate about it, I am never going to be untruthful to you guys or lie to you about the product. That's just, you know, that's just not my bag. Number 8, have you ever initially liked a product when you reviewed it and then changed your mind but didn't let your audience know? Well, I poured all of that. It's actually happened a couple of times, again, specifically with BoxyCharm. I try to use everything for at least a week when I get a BoxyCharm just to get a really solidified opinion on the products. But the one that's popping into my head right now is the Sol de Janeiro product. And it was like Bum Bum Cream, but it was like a gel cream and it kind of smelled like buttered popcorn. And I brought it with me to Tampa to rehearsals to use as my sole moisturizer, and I hated it. It had like a sticky residue when it dried, and when I sat with the buttered popcorn smell for too long, I was like, I feel ill. Yeah, so there are definitely a couple products that I've been really passionate about in the moment when I reviewed them, and then I didn't get a chance to go back and let you know that I hated them. Next question, but also I need more wine. I mean, luckily I have a second bottle. Ugh. You can't really see, but I wanted to point out my shirt. Let's whine about it. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a whole Game of Thrones themed makeup look. I don't know what that would be because everyone's makeup is, you know, pretty minimal on that show. Who's your favorite Game of Thrones character? Wait, what is this? Another lion. This is just a Lannister box. I'm not mad about it though, because honestly, my favorite character, not because I think they're a good person, everyone calm down, is Cersei. Hence why my boyfriend bought me a Cersei Funko Pop. I just am fascinated by her character. She is the most perfect evil queen I've ever seen. She's stunning. She's complicated. She's always drinking wine. Any scene she's sitting there when she has a goblet of wine, I'm just like, yas, queen. Literally. Moving on to, you know, more redeeming characters. I love Davos. He has like shattered my heart into a million pieces. I am just so incredibly in love with that character. Brienne of Tarth. I don't know. I relate to Brienne of Tarth for obvious reasons. I mean, I don't think I'm quite as tall as Gwendolyn Christie is. I think she's a few inches taller than me, but like, I just, you know, I get the big lady thing. You know what I mean? I have felt like a giant lady most of my life. Okay, the next question is, what influencer don't you trust? Going back to, you know, all those sort of drama-filled channels like Laura Lee, Jeffree Star, Manny Mua. Yeah, I don't know. I would say those channels, if I feel like I'm watching the equivalent of a Kardashian, nah, that's a no for me, dog. An influencer that you trust the most. Oh my God, there's so many, honestly. It's like hard to file it down, but I mean, I know this is a popular answer to this, but I'm gonna be a copycat and say Jen Loves Reviews. She is so honest. I don't ever feel like she's mincing her words or giving lip service. She is giving it to you straight. She's giving you the facts, and she's a freaking badass. Another channel that I love because she just says whatever she thinks is Bailey Sarian. I just think she is hilarious. She is herself. She's not apologetic. Yeah, I trust those bitches. Secret tips or product application you don't show while on camera. I mean, like I said before, I feel like I pretty much show everything on camera. The only thing I'll say is sometimes if I'm doing an eyeshadow look with a lot of different eyeshadows and there's fallout, I might step off camera and just swipe it away with a makeup cleaner and then just reapply my concealer. I don't know, that's about it. Have you ever showed one product but were actually using another? No. Have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? Yeah, I haven't really had sponsorships, so that's gonna be a no. I've had brands send me product, which to me is amazing, but I always let you guys know when something is sent to me. So have you ever had a bad interaction with a brand? No, not really. The answers to the brand questions for me are kind of boring because I just haven't had a lot of brands reach out to me at this point. The only thing I can think of is I had a brand reach out to me to be a part of their affiliate program, and it was a brand that I actually really do like and I want to explore more of their products, but I felt like the implication was that they were going to send me product, and when I reviewed it, I basically had to give it a positive review, and that's not something I'm ever going to be down with. Have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? I don't think that's a particularly interesting question because I think that happens all the time, and I'm not sure that there's anything wrong with that. That's human nature, you know what I mean? Someone you trust and loves a product or a brand, and then it picks up speed, and then another person loves it, and then you become obsessed with it, and yeah, I think that's probably happened a lot. The last question is, things other creators do that get on your nerves. I watched Raw Beauty Christie's Truthful YouTuber video, and she was talking about how it annoys her when beauty YouTubers are overly apologetic, you know, apologizing about their hair that day, or the lighting, or their nails, or their whatever. I'm gonna have to agree with that, because the one thing I feel like I'm learning more and more as I get older is no one cares. No one cares that your hair didn't fall the same way it did yesterday. No one cares that your manicure isn't perfect. No one cares that your lighting isn't the way you think it should be. I know we're doing YouTube videos, which by its very nature is a very superficial thing, but I'm trying to be better about just letting things go and being like, okay, yeah, this wasn't perfect, or I didn't say this perfectly, but no one cares. It's not important. Oh my God, those are all the questions. I feel, whew. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you are enjoying my content, please do subscribe, like, and share, and click that little bell right beneath the video. That is going to alert you anytime I drop a new video. You guys, what if Cersei was a beauty YouTuber? Think about it. I'd watch that shit. You guys, the next Oreo that I pick, whatever sigil is on that Oreo, a character from that house is gonna die. I haven't pulled a Stark until now. I'm not nervous at all. Have one though. Don't stare at my wine.